Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 20 of Emily's life. And if you are returning, welcome back. And in this part, we are back in Brindleton Bay, and actually at the vet clinic in the apartment I created in the back. And I plan on having the vet clinic open. Of course, Don is at work because he works Friday nights, but I think we can manage just with Kenny and Emily. And Emily, I don't remember if she had already had a promotion. I think she maybe got her promotion in between when she went on vacation and when she came back, because I had them just sort of play a teensy little bit, because it took them, all 3 dogs were filthy, and it took me a while to get them all cleaned up because they just weren't responding very well. So she now only works 3 days a week. She has a couple of days off, so that will be perfect for working on the vet clinic. And I'm just trying to get her to do her painting that she has to do while I was just sort of setting up here. So I am planning on moving out Bill over to the other. He's sleeping on the couch. Yeah, Cleo, all the animals have all their fears. I find the fears of the animals, I have to say, a little bit annoying. And what I've done, so here's my apartment that I've created at the back, and it actually matches sort of like what the look of the place is. So if you look, here's the clinic, so it kind of fits in. I tried to do it so it sort of fit in with like the look of the clinic. It's just back there as a 2-story little apartment. It looks like he's strolling the forums. And I didn't match the doors because I thought they might like to have like this type of door, like a more residential looking door at the back. Plus this took just better space. But I still think it fits in pretty well. So let me go up, and let's go into, we must be too far up. So here's the top floor, just basic. They each have a simple bed, very small bedrooms, a couple of pet beds for the dogs, because I was planning on having Bill move over to the asylum. And there are 3 bathrooms, 2 on this upper floor. Of course, they don't really sleep because I do, or they being the trio don't really sleep, the pets do, because they're in clubs and I tend to rally the troops, so they don't tend to sleep very much. But we need the shower, so I gave a shower tub combination here. And then, we need the tubs and the showers. And the reason I know we have a bathtub over here at the vet clinic itself, because I'd put that in before I added the apartment back here, and then there's a bathroom down here which has a shower and tub separate. But I've locked it so that the pets are only supposed to be in the apartment area and in the back. And I had to do it so that I lock the gates and this door, so it also means that pets can't come out here who come to the clinic. So that's essentially it. So she's finished her painting. It's worth 2,000 simoleons. I may or may not bother with the street sale. I don't know. I might try and see if it's quick, but I'm not going to do that right now. Today, the purpose of this is to try and open the vet clinic and see what we can do in terms of possibly getting any more. Let's look at the perk points that we have. Any more stars is what I was trying to say. We have our max of our vets, and we have unlocked vet supply quality. Patience. I think we don't have enough points for some of these things, because what I want to do is I must have already bought well managed, because I have enough perk points for that. I have already purchased that. So I've really, the only one that I think I haven't really got is the vet coat, which I don't know that I really care about, to be quite honest. I don't know that it's worth that. But we could try a vet rush, but I don't know. I find it's already hectic enough even without the vet rush, so I'm not sure that I'm going to do that. We'll see how it goes. So there was our results from the last time. We had 10 customers, but it doesn't tell us anything else. So let's go over here, and there's one of our vets coming in, and there's Brian coming in. There's some food there. I'll stick that. Of course, the fridge, I took the kitchen area out of here and just moved it over here. So like I had a stove and a fridge in this area, and it didn't used to have one, and I had added it just to make it a little bit more self-sufficient, but since they now have an apartment, I've just put that into their apartment area. So I didn't spend money on the stove and the fridge. I added it. So there's everybody's here. So why don't I'm going to try and craft, so I tend to have them craft the ambrosia treat, because it doesn't reset them, unlike the other one always resets them, because they have And I think I have even tried it, but I don't know if I tried it since the last patch. So we're going to try a wellness treat is what we're going to try. And then we have a really sick pet. So Kenny, why don't you come over here and do a cheerful introduction. And then unless our looks like Brett's going to come in and look after this pet. And I don't know how good he is going to be at looking after it. Oh, the other thing I did is they now have exam table over here. I moved it so that, and I'm pretty sure I've locked this so no one can get in here other than us. The pets can get in and out, but I have locked it. I think I've locked it because I didn't want anyone coming in here. I think I maybe locked it for the, I don't really know. I think I locked it because I didn't want the vets coming into our apartment, but I wanted our pets to be able to get in and out and go into the backyard, of course, to go to the bathroom. So is this dog being looked after? I don't really know what's going on. Doesn't look like anything's happening. Let's see. So Kenny, why don't you come back here and get off the computer and come take a look at Zoe Patel and see. They're all coming, and I think they're all trying to get into there, and I really don't want them to. That's why I locked it. I might have to just lock the whole back area. This is a bit of an experiment, I have to say, to see how it's going. And there's supposed to be, I don't know, there's a patient, but I don't see where her pet went to. Like, no one seems to be looking after her pet. Did her pet fall asleep? I think her pet fell asleep is what happened. So we are going to greet the patient warmly. And then that should mean that we will... Yeah, see, it got still left on the table. Right here. So just a standard checkup for Shelby today, please, Doc. So this wellness treat is on the table. So we'll stick it in there. And hopefully the pet will come. Can we can wake up Cano? Hopefully the food replenishes soon enough. I only put the 3 pet things there. Because someone needs to look after the pet. Okay, so let's concentrate on Kenny here and their pet Shelby. So we are going to examine the usual. We'll do a skin fur. Got a short tail, a little bobtail there. Did we get anything? Unknown, clean nose, healthy. So I think the cat is going to be actually fine. I'll listen to a heart. And of course, Kenny has maxed his vet skill. He is at level 10. Either they're all at level 10. So healthy. So we're going to calm. We're just going to calm the pet. Just because she's got a little bit of stress there. Not very much. There, you're okay. You're fine. And then we're going to do a preventative shot for 25 simoleons. And then that's all we can do while she's on the table. I want to call her a good pet. I think that's what it is. I think that's supposed to help maybe with getting your... So she's still at level 3. She hasn't gone up. There we go. That didn't... Checkup is complete. We didn't really get anywhere with it. So we are going to call a good pet. Let's call her a good pet. We got to level 4, which is essentially where we are already. And what is she saying? I don't know what that symbol is. And do a friendly introduction. Oh, we maxed the culinary career. So we will bring Dawn over here. There we go. Okay, so that we're done with that. Hopefully we got paid. Let's take a look back. Nope. We got no money. And there's a dirty dog here. Let's do a friendly introduction. What is this dog doing here? Where's your owner? Why are you in here and not being looked after? You know what we need to do? Dawn, why don't you come here and... you can't turn on? Maybe I'm on the wrong one. Start a cleaning routine. And we'll do another cleaning routine because it's dirty in here. Can we treat you? Because you look like you're sick and you look like you need to be looked after. What's wrong? He's obviously a glutton because we have the option to give a big treat. But we can't, why don't we give a pet treat? No, we don't want to give an age down treat. I'd give a wellness treat just to get the dog okay and hopefully on its way, but we don't have a wellness treat. So I don't see, she seems to be stuck here. I've been having problems, to be honest, with this. Can we, I guess we can dismiss the patient since I don't think we can do anything else. We can't bill the patient. Can we bill the patient from the pet? Bill owner. There we go. Let's try and bill the owner so that she will leave. Oh, there's another vet. There's another person. So we are going to come here and we are going to do a cheerful introduction and then greet the patient warmly. What are you doing there? I don't know what you're doing, Kenny. I asked you to go bill the pet. Bill the, bill owner. Because, oh, we got some profits now. Well, that's good. I don't know what that's from. I don't know if that's from our... I've never seen Dilbert acting like this before. I hoped it would go away, but it's only gotten worse. Please see what you can do. So Dilbert was the one who was in here, and the patient wasn't actually... the owner wasn't here. So what's wrong with the cat? Is there food? Oh, people are coming into the house. Oh, this kind of is unfortunate. Leave. Bill owner. There, and then go away. We just don't want you here. I could have sworn I locked that, but that's the problem when you play between. Like you should come and repair that, Kenny. Because we are going to examine this doggy. We're going to go do the usual skin fur inspection. It's taken a long time. I'd have to... Oh, maybe he finished finally. And it is a mess in here. You should just come clean, mop. Oh, calm. We're going to give an industrial strength serum because you got a little bit stressed there. We got 3 things off of that. Oh, are you going to clean up, Brian? That would be really good. Or maybe you stopped because you sensed that Dawn was coming to do the cleaning. I don't find the vets are doing that much. I think the reason I hired them all was so they could get some skill and then also, you know, we can see what happens when you're not at the place. Because I've heard some people say they make lots of money, other people not so much. And to scavenge for parts just to get that mess out of here. So we've got projectile repugnitis. So can we treat? Nope. So I think that requires surgery. So we're going to go move Dilbert over to the surgery station. So he's barfing, please. That's why our place is a mess from your barfing, Dilbert. It's a real mess. So why don't you come over here and empty the trash and start the cleaning routine. And hopefully you can take the dog over to the station over here. Okay, that dog did not get looked after. That dog is still sick. That's the dog that I think Brett, our vet Brett, was supposed to be looking at. But unfortunately what I find is once the other vets like claim them, you can't really do anything. All you can do is dismiss them, which is kind of unfortunate. I probably should have some wellness treats in their inventory, even if we can't make money with it, just to like give the pets that don't. So we are going to do a surgery. We're going to do the tum-tum tickle tangle readjustment surgery. So there we go. I was thinking it automatically happened, but I forgot. It's been a little while since I've used the equipment here. They've been on vacation. They're just getting into this. The poor doggy got a cone. I don't like that. So there we go. So we're going to call a good pet. Call a good pet. Why can't we do a cautious introduction? Oh, they can't introduce yourself when they have a cone on their head. Okay. So we're doing calling a good pet. And did we get some money from that? We can't remove the cone yet. We can bill the owner. Are you still looking after that dog? You're really taking forever. You're not doing much for our star rating, I have to say, Brett. That's our first pet that came in here today, and you're still looking after it. got some interest. So that was what the money just came in for. So we've had one customer. I've seen more than one customer, but they haven't counted the customers. So why don't you just come over here and do a cheerful introduction. And I'd have to say our vets aren't doing very much. Nope, they're not. And hopefully we can look after this pet, Arnav, or someone else looking after that pet. Because I see the dog leaving now. Oh, it looks like Lexi is doing that. So why don't we just, all of our vets are doing that, are all looking after, so we can't really do anything. Hopefully they actually do their job. We're going to have Dawn craft some treats. We're going to craft some more wellness treats because he can do that and not leave them on the table because he doesn't have the marketable trait. I can't say I've noticed that the marketable trait even is, I haven't been getting the, Dawn just became acquaintances with Bill. Why are you acquaintances? I would have thought you would have been friends. Oh, here's one more patient. So you're going to come, and as soon as she's in, you're going to come and do a cheerful introduction, and hopefully you've registered. No, you haven't registered. Maybe you've registered now. We're going to greet the patient warmly. And then we're actually going to disallow new customers. I don't want any more customers coming because it's already late and we want to look after, you know, this last customer. And I'm not sure what's going on with Mia, but it's not good. Do you think you could help? So we're going to say, hopefully. I don't know. Are these other pets being looked after by the vets? I can't really tell. So we're going to do one more pet. And hopefully everything will go well, and then we're going to close for the day. We haven't made a ton of money, I have to say, and we haven't gone anywhere with our stars. Oh, Cat's very stressed. So we're going to calm with the industrial strength serum. The only other thing I'd like to do is, you know, give some more training to all the vets. Oh, finally did that dog get healed? It looks like it's maybe in better shape. We're going to examine skin fur inspection. Yeah, all I want to do is give the training to the rest of the vets, so hopefully they'll do better when they come to work the next time, and also so that we can leave the clinic in the hands of our vets and not come in, just to see how that goes, because I think that's probably a good thing to check out in this Let's Play, to see how it works when you leave the vet clinic in the hands of the vets that you hire as opposed to doing it yourself. That's the main reason I hired the vets, was so that we could have vets here when we weren't here. Actually, it'd be kind of interesting to see I wonder whether they can work while you're on vacation, whether you can keep it open. I'm kind of thinking, my guess would be probably no, but we should try that out. So we have another projectile repugnitis, which I'm pretty sure requires us to go over to do another surgery. So we're going to have one more surgery in this part. And while they're moving, I'm going to have her have Dawn come over and manage Lexi. And we'll give an inspirational speech. And then we will manage Lexi. And we will pay for training, brief training. So that one's done. And then Kenny, why don't you come over to Brett and do the same, manage, and give an inspirational speech. And then we're going to come and go over here and manage him and pay for training, standard training. So now I'm going to go over to Emily because the pet is over here. The cat is over. So we're going to do a surgery. We're going to do the tum-tum tickle tangle readjustment surgery again. And we'll see, the poor little kitty cat's going to get 110%. After that speech, I'm giving 120%. So the poor kitty got a cone of shame again. Oh, poor kitty cat. So we're going to call a good pet. So the 300 went out for the... we made no money in this shift, I'd have to say. And so we're still at 4 stars. Great service at great prices. Okay. Anyways, we went up to 5. Did that help us at all? So she liked us. That's good. Even though the poor kitty cat Oh, the poor kitty cat with the cone of shame. And so now the only other thing I want to do, and this pet is still sick. What is wrong with this pet? Can we give him... We have a wellness treat. Let's give the dog a wellness treat, and hopefully the dog will get, you know, that will help this little pet. Because I feel really bad, and we can't... I don't think we can examine him. Because someone else is... Oh, no. Don't give the treat. We can examine. It says we'll calm the pet, and we'll see whether... I don't know whether she gave the treat or not. We're going to try and examine the pet. That was a little weird, I have to say. Can't imagine we're going to get a review on this, a good review on this pet, since it's not looked after yet. So hopefully, this will be the last pet. Are there any other pets around, is what I'm looking at. No, I don't see anybody else. Is the place clean? We're going to do the same thing with... we're going to manage, we're going to give an inspirational speech, and we're going to manage and pay for training, extensive training, and then flip back over to Emily, where we are going to try and do the usual skin fur inspection. It seems like our inspirational speeches are getting... oh, it's a mess in here. Are getting positive impact, and we need to calm. We'll do the industrial strength. Oh, the poor doggy. Poor Arnav. I'm a bit surprised that he's... Oh, I think we can do this with a shot. Excellent. We don't need to do another surgery. This is just takes us a shot. Good boy, I think. So we're going to call a good pet. And then we're going to... Why do we still have to examine the pet? Why are you still dirty? Are you just dirty because you're dirty and not because you're sick? That's okay. And then I guess we already know the pet, so we can't actually become friends with the pet. So we got up to hole 4, but given they were waiting for quite a while, I guess that's actually pretty good. So we are going to not allow new customers. We're going to close and see. Well, perfect. We just got a pop-up for Brett starting to get tired from working for so long, so we're about to... So our excellence is value of service, which means we're too cheap because supposedly the pets are stressed and our ambiance isn't very good, which it was pretty messy today, so that doesn't surprise me. So we have neutral employees. They're neutral for us, and everything's going up because of course they're going for training, so that should be working on that. I don't know where their skills are. And we were open really for 13 hours. We worked overnight. Yeah. Anyways, so we made a whole 763 simoleons. So that's not actually very much, I have to see. Do we not have anything in our... Let me look in here. Yeah, we do have things in here, but it doesn't seem like stuff is really selling very much. So we're going to put some age down treats in there. And I don't know if we have anything else. But... So they're here. See, this dog is going to sleep. Go home. You shouldn't be here. And there's another ambrosia pet treat, so we'll put that in here too. But I think that's going to be it for this part. We didn't manage to get any further in terms of our stars. I didn't have high hopes that we would, but we now have an apartment at the back of the vet clinic, so we can hang out here and have the pets here. They're not dirty, which they would normally be, which you wouldn't normally see because I tend to do that off camera. When they go home, all the dogs are dirty every time they get home from the vet clinic. And then they go back to the vet clinic, and then they come back and they're filthy again. It's a known glitch reported on EA Answer headquarters. But I am going to leave it here. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you like the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!